I'm at Dunsfold, just getting my bike MOT. The Hulk-ons are behind, and the runway over there, and there's the James Bond 747s over there. In this video, I go over to Paris on a business trip. I've not had COVID yet, and if I'm going to get COVID, I will have got it during this trip because, like, all of the waiting areas were rammed and pretty sweaty because of the weather. If you like these videos, like, comment, subscribe. I've got to go to Austria at the end of next week, and if you fancy a bit of that, land in Geneva, through Switzerland, Austria, quick scoot over to Germany, and then back again. I'll see you at Pancras. Take care. So this is St. Pancras. That's the train station. That's the underground. Off to Paris today. It's the 20th of July. Yesterday was pretty warm. It's not too bad today. The trains, the Eurostar trains to Paris, they used to go from Waterloo when the service first opened. That must have been 20 years ago, I think. And then it swapped over to St. Pancras, which is in the north of London. It must be 5-10 years ago, don't know. Anyway, I'm not paying for this, okay? So there's no motorbikes, there's no ferries, there's no cars. This is on the company dime. So we're going business class, hotel in Paris overnight, bit of work tomorrow, coming back this time tomorrow afternoon. So this is St. Pancras. It's a bit of a maze when you go in. You need to look at the signs. The Eurostar area is down here on the left hand side. There's some check-in desks. You check in, bag goes through the security, and then you go through French passport control while you're here in London, which means that when you get out in Paris, you just walk off the train and you're out. Now, because we left the European Union, we now get these wonderful stamps in our passport. Wasn't that worth the money? And I've got, a load of these because of the travel that I've been doing through France and Spain. This one's got a picture of a train on it. How quaint. So this is the main concourse waiting room. There's not really a lot to do here. There's a pret-a-manger, there's a duty free, there's another bar. The business class lounge is over to the side. It's rammed today. It's tourist time, kids breaking up, that kind of thing. The trains are all above. So the platform's actually above, and from here, not only can you go to Paris, but you can go to Amsterdam. So I think it goes Lille, Brussels, Rotterdam, Amsterdam. It's good. Eurostar is good. It's a good way to travel. So this is the business class lounge. Bit of a tip, right? There's 2 levels to the business class lounge. Go to the top level. It's got a proper bar. Food's better. It's a little bit more relaxed and chilled. I think people come through passport control. It took me 2 minutes to get through passport control. See the business class thing, go straight in, think that's it. Actually, there's an upstairs one, which is nicer. There's a good online blog called The Man in Seat 61. It's a guy that does a lot of rail travel. I would encourage you to go and look at it. Just so happened I was in seat 61 too. Business lounge is great, free drinks, food, snacks, that kind of thing. I had some chocolate and some ginger beer, chocolate ice cream, ginger beer. Long old train. I was in carriage number 1, which means that when I got to Paris, I had a long walk. It was reversed on the way back. Seats are all fine, nothing wrong with this. Food was good, kind of business class airline quality food, nothing wrong with that. Then when you go through the tunnel, you come out in France, in northern France, which is very flat, very agricultural, and the train fare bombs through that. And then it really only slows down when you get into the outskirts of Paris. 2 hours 20, under 2 hours 20 you do it in. Way faster than going on the plane, significantly faster than going on the plane. And then about 2 hours 20 later, you arrive in Gare du Nord, which is in the north of Paris. Nice station. Then you can either jump on the metro, go to wherever you want to go, catch a cab. I've got to go, it's a bit late, okay, and I never have a good experience on the metro. For some reason, it just doesn't work for me, the Paris metro. Probably lack of competence. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in a taxi. Now you can either use Uber, or the one that we recommend is one called G7. So if you download G7 and use that, that's supposed to be a better local Paris taxi app. Let's see how we get on. So it's now about 10:25 CET, Paris time. and so let me wind that back a little bit. So about 3.5 hours to get from centre of town to my hotel, which is just kind of just outside the centre of Paris, but it's near enough the centre of Paris. So that's good, you know. I really like going on Eurostar. It's nice and relaxed. You just get off the train and walk out. There's not all that faffing about like there is on the plane. I think it's by far the most civilised way to travel. Right, so job's done. Back to Gare du Nord via G7 cab. You know, some train stations are better than others, aren't they? And Gare du Nord looks really good, but actually, you know, you need to have your wits about it, if I'm honest. What I'm going to do is check in, business class lounge, get something cold to drink, and then I'm on the 4 o'clock. And it is 25 to 3 now, so loads of time. Keep your eye on your bags in Gare du Nord. A lot going on there. To get to the Eurostar entrance, you go up these stairs, those stairs on the right hand side, that pavilion. I got my seat changed, so I was coach 1, seat 11, which is just behind the driver. Right, so through passport control and security, and this is the regular lounge for Eurostar. It's long, goes down there. There's a duty free, you know, you can get your L'Occitane, whatever. Not great air conditioning on a warm day like today. Up the other end, there's a business class lounge, so I'm going to go and have a look at that. The lounge is a little bit more plush than the London lounge, but same story, same drinks, snacks, that kind of thing, glass of wine. It fills up then empties, and there's the view out the front, in the front of Gare du Nord. And then you get on the train, and it takes an hour to get to the tunnel, and this is just the entrance to the tunnel. So thanks for travelling with me. See you again soon. Austria next,